The Brazilian national team has never lacked star power. From the dazzling footwork of Ronaldinho to the clinical finishing of Ronaldo Nazario, and from Neymar's flair to Vinícius Jr.'s blistering pace, the Seleção has always been blessed with world-class talent. But in recent years, one question has been troubling fans and coaches alike. Who will lead Brazil's attack as the perfect number 9? For months, Carlo Ancelotti, Brazil's new mastermind, has been wrestling with this problem. The number 9 role, historically occupied by legendary strikers, has become a weak link. Richarlison, once considered the ideal solution, has struggled to deliver consistently at the highest level. Brazil's attack looked sharp at times, but the clinical edge was missing. Now, out of nowhere, 2 young sensations have exploded onto the scene, giving Brazil fans new hope and giving Ancelotti the perfect solution to a striker headache. And the most exciting part? They're both coming from the same club, Chelsea. Enter Joao Pedro. Until recently, he was a promising young forward with talent, but without the kind of headlines that make the football world stop and stare. That changed dramatically in the Club World Cup, where Joao Pedro put on performances that were nothing short of sensational. Wearing Chelsea blue, the 22-year-old Brazilian has been on fire. In just 5 matches for the club, he scored 5 goals, an incredible strike rate for any forward, let alone one still adapting to life in the Premier League and international spotlight. But Joao Pedro's impact isn't just about numbers. His style of play is electrifying. He combines quick, instinctive movement inside the box with a predator's eye for goal. His aggressive pressing keeps defenders under constant pressure, forcing mistakes and creating scoring opportunities. Add to that his silky dribbling skills and sharp passing, and you have a forward who can both finish attacks and build them. When Brazil needed a new number 9, Joao Pedro stepped into the conversation without hesitation. Ancelotti, who has worked with the likes of Benzema, Cristiano Ronaldo, and Ibrahimovic, now sees a young striker with a hunger to be Brazil's next great finisher. And then there's Estevao Willian, arguably the most exciting teenage talent Brazil has produced in years. At just 17, Estevao has already made his mark at Chelsea in stunning fashion. On his debut match, he didn't freeze under the pressure. He scored. The moment instantly caught the attention of fans back home in Brazil, who have been waiting for the next big star to emerge from their golden pipeline of talent. But his second appearance may have been even more telling. Coming off the bench in the 67th minute against AC Milan, Estevao wasted no time making an impact. Within minutes, he won a penalty with a lightning-quick burst into the box. That penalty was later converted by teammate Liam Delap, but it was Estevao's fearless play that made it possible. In just 30 minutes of football, Estevao's numbers were jaw-dropping. Won a penalty, created 2 clear scoring chances, 1 tackles in midfield, delivered pinpoint accurate passes. For a player so young, his confidence, technical ability, and game intelligence are beyond his years. Chelsea fans are already talking about him as a generational talent, and Ancelotti must be watching closely, thinking about how Estevao's creativity could unlock even the tightest defenses at the World Cup. Brazil's recent struggles in big tournaments have often been linked to 2 issues: lack of a true clinical striker and over-reliance on established stars like Neymar. With Neymar's future fitness and role still uncertain, it's crucial for Brazil to develop new attacking weapons who could deliver consistently. Joao Pedro and Estevao Willian offer exactly that. They bring freshness, unpredictability, and a fearless mentality that can catch even the most disciplined defenses off guard. For Joao Pedro, the mission is clear: become the lethal number 9 Brazil has been craving. His ability to score under pressure, combined with his aggressive off-the-ball movement, makes him a nightmare for defenders. For Estevao, his role could be equally vital. His dribbling, vision, and creativity from wide or central attacking positions can provide the perfect service for Joao Pedro or other Brazilian forwards like Vinícius Jr and Rodrygo. Carlo Ancelotti is famous for building squads that balance experience with youthful energy. At Real Madrid, he successfully blended veterans like Modric and Kroos with youngsters like Valverde and Camavinga. Now, he has the chance to do the same with Brazil. Imagine this front line at the 2026 World Cup. Vinícius Jr on the left, terrifying fullbacks with his pace and skill. Joao Pedro as the central striker, waiting to pounce on every cross and through ball. Estevao Willian on the right, cutting inside to create chaos and win penalties. Behind them, the likes of Lucas Paqueta or Bruno Guimaraes can pull the strings, while Case Moreau, if still active, provides defensive stability. This isn't just a dream. It's a very real possibility if Joao Pedro and Estevao continue their current trajectory. Of course, the road ahead won't be easy. Brazil's number 9 position comes with immense pressure. Every miss will be magnified, and every goal will be celebrated across a nation that demands nothing less than greatness. Joao Pedro must prove that his club form can translate into international dominance, while Estevao must show that his teenage brilliance can be sustained against the world's best defenders. But both players have the temperament and skill to rise to the challenge. Ancelotti, meanwhile, faces the task of integrating these young stars into a team already full of attacking talent. Too much change too quickly can disrupt chemistry, but the rewards of finding the perfect balance could be monumental, potentially bringing Brazil their 6th World Cup. For years, Brazil fans have been waiting for the next attacking golden generation. With Vinícius Jr, Rodrygo, Endrick, Joao Pedro, and Estevao all coming through at once, that era may have already begun. If Joao Pedro cements his place as Brazil's number 9 and Estevao continues to deliver magic moments, the Seleção could enter the 2026 World Cup with one of the most feared forward lines in football. Carlo Ancelotti's headache over the striker position may have finally found its cure, not in an aging veteran, but in 2 fearless young Brazilians ready to take the world by storm. The message to the rest of the footballing world is clear. Brazil is reloading. And this time, they might just be unstoppable.